Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. We are in Rincon de Loge Park right now. It's so sunny, nice and warm that we decided to stay outside to let you know all the latest Benidorm news update. And today we have three quite very important news to share with you guys, so make sure you stay tuned up until the end. Benidorm chases other types of tourists. One of the top three biggest towers in Benidorm and highest towers will emerge this year, 2024, and 540 tons of garbage and litter picked up in Benidorm at the seashore. Plus the weather news update and the weather forecast for Benidorm and Spain in general. So don't miss it in today's video. First of all, let's talk about the situation in tourism. As you all know, right now we have slightly quieter week right before the cyclocross in Benidorm will officially begin, and right before the Benidorm Fest, the Eurovision pre-selection contest will also begin in Benidorm town. Eurovision contest will be pre-selection will be end of January, beginning of February, and towards the day 20th of January, it's when we will have the cyclocross. But everything is almost ready for this huge an important event, and people start to arrive slowly but surely, including some famous cycling figures. Apart from that, Benidorm is preparing hard for this brand new summer season 2024 that will officially start on Easter holidays and will end up in November 2024. What they are doing is go directly for different types of tourists than they used to go. Obviously, the main market, the British market, is still here. It's still strong, but Benidorm wants to cover even bigger amounts of tourists. Not sure if it can handle it. Hopefully it can, because there's going to be a lot of people arriving this year, even though the prices are quite high. Tourists from Poland, from Netherlands, Germany, and Norway are only a few examples to complement the summer vacational offers here in Benidorm, and also not only summer but winter season too. As you all know, these countries mostly are those that have worse weather than we have here. They have snow, rain, and in general it's quite cold there in winter. So a great alternative for all those people is to spend the winter in the sunny Benidorm town. Even right now, look at the gorgeous weather that we have. And this is why they want to increase both the summer occupancy, which was already almost at its full capacity. But since we always have new campsites, we always have some new hotels or apart hotels opening up every single year, it's quite probable and possible, I think, to fit all the tourists in Benidorm town, at least for right now. And in winter, it's a great alternative because we have a lot of apartments, apart hotels. A lot of hotels stayed open, only a few of them closed down here in Rincon de Loge and maybe in the city center, Old Town. That's basically it. All the rest are open and ready to go and receive all the tourists right now in winter time. So this year, 2024, is promising to be extremely busy. This is why also, by the way, Benidorm is opening more and more parking lots. They've just opened the one in front of the Hospital Levante here in Rincon de Loge, which is basically to our right side. And this is a brand new parking, open air one for 600 more cars. So parking issues getting solved slowly but surely too. Great news, all great news so far into 2024. The second news that I wanted to share with you all is about that Benidorm has managed to recollect, which is not such a good news, okay? 540 tons of litter and garbage, residues of different sorts and different kinds on the beach areas of the town, Levante Beach, Poniente Beach, Malpaz Beach, like all the coastal area in 2023. 540 tons of it is a giant amount. Also, they've been cleaning all the seashore inside of the water to prevent the plastics from the sea to get to the beach, which is when you go deeper in the sea, you can see some bottles, sadly, you can see some packaging, etc. But when you're close to the seashore, it kind of looks clean, neat, and tidy. But that's because a specific, like a small boat, was recollecting all of it and preventing it to actually come to the seashore. This is all according to Benidorm's town hall right now, and including the months of January and February, which seems to be the calmest months, the quietest months of the year. Even then, the numbers of the garbage are really, really elevated. And it's one of the few municipal areas in towns and cities of Spain where the beach works all year long, in a sense that we have lifeguards and we have beach cleaning service the whole entire year long, except from the algae and like the seagrass is staying there. It's not be touched. It's not to be touched before spring to protect our coastal region. But apart from that, everything else is being cleaned every single day, in the morning and at night. That's why a lot of people say they're cleaning nonstop, because it really does feel that way. They're starting the cleaning service from 7 in the morning till 1:30, which is people walking and picking up the litter that they actually see and the garbage that they see. Workers and machines are working at night at the same time with these giant machines. They're filtering it all up and picking up all the residue except from the sand. And these machines are working from 10:30 at night up until 4:30, 4:50 in the morning. So you can always see them if you have a late return to the hotel on the beach side. All of this is obviously directly related to tourism, which is why Benidorm probably will try and activate, or at least should activate, some kind of campaign, visual campaign, strong campaign that would tell tourists. Obviously, I'm quite sure that all those who are watching this channel are cautious people and are not doing such things. But, you know, especially children or where parents don't look, or even adults, teenagers, a lot of people are just, nah, it's nothing. Birds will eat it. They leave like a peel of a banana or like an apple or anything. They leave like a piece of sandwich, unfinished sandwich, drinks. They'll leave packages of all the food they've had while staying on the beach. Cigarettes, mostly cigarettes. Oh, this is incredible. Luckily to us, our municipal services are working really, really well on this situation. However, if we would not litter that much, especially people who are coming here and then going away, the situation will be way better. Even so, we still have a great quality of water. We have a great quality of the beach line. But will it last for long if we continue to litter that much? Because 540 tons only on the beach line seems like a lot of it, isn't it? So next time when these people who litter come to Benidorm, it will be really, really important to think, if I continue to do so, probably in a couple of years' time, I will be uncomfortable here, because it's going to be dirty, it's going to be ugly, it's going to be smelly, and up until a certain point they can clean it. But what if one of the days they will not be able to do so? Are we willing to sacrifice Benidorm just for simply throwing the trash on the beach? Not too sure about that. Let us know what you think here in the comment section. And the last news that I wanted to share with you all is about a gorgeous, brand new tower that will be the third tallest tower in Benidorm. That officially has received its license and it's been approved for construction. It's this one right here, as you can see here on the screen. This is the giant tower, Gran Delfin in Spanish, or the big dolphin, like great dolphin in English. This is the tower that will be right on the place where the Gran Hotel Delfin was located, the mythical, one of the oldest hotels here in Benidorm that has seen Benidorm grow and tourists arrive to it. First tourists of our region. It was something that was a piece of our history, and a lot of people remember it with love. But right now, it's not going to be there anymore. And instead of it, we already knew that there's going to be this tower, but now we received slightly more information about it. It's millions and millions of investment worth of tower, and it's going to be around 158 meters and 44 floors in total, which is the third one, because Intempo building, the giant diamond building, the residential apartment building, is 202 meters. The Grand Hotel Bali, which is where we went on the viewpoint, the views are breathtaking. If you were not there, if you're planning to go, check out our video, the Grand Hotel Bali viewpoint. It's spectacular. It's the tallest viewpoint that we were managed to get here in Benidorm, and it was insanely gorgeous. If you're afraid of height, Watch the video first and then you'll decide if you're able to handle it, because even my legs were shaking when I was filming this video for you guys, because it's really, really tall. And the third one right now officially will be the Gran Delfin Tower. This is a very particular building and unique of a kind, which is why a lot of investors already are going for these apartments quite hard, even though they are just on plan right now. There is nothing physically there just yet. There will be the hotel part, which is probably the lower part. Then there's going to be 100 residential apartments that will be a property of this company that's building it. I think it's Goya Real Estate, it's called, if I'm not wrong. And from this real estate company, they will rent it out either as tourist apartments or as residential apartments long term. The 100 rest ones, the rest of it, will be put for sale, and people will be able to purchase it and make whatever they want with these apartments. The huge difference with the Dolphin Tower that's right nearby, and it's the same like architect, it's the same design more or less. The huge difference with it actually is that the first building does not approve holiday rentals at all, and it's only for residents here. So they can only use it as their resident home, forever home, or as a second residence for them on holidays. This one right here, the tower, will be both residential and touristic. There's not going to be any kind of limitations for it at all, and people who will be residents in this apartment building, in this tower, will be able to use all the hotel's facilities. But they have their independent entrance and they have their privacy spaces apart, separated a tiny bit from the hotel too, which is actually incredible. I'm quite sure these apartments will be from 400,000 euros and more, because with all the latest technologies they're implementing, all the best materials, that's probably where the price will end up, maybe even slightly more. Remember, the Dolphin Tower listed the top floor apartment for 2 million euros, which was one of the most expensive ones in Benidorm ever sold. So bear that in mind when you see the other one. And it's very important for us too, because apart from changing the front line of the Poniente Beach, which is where it's located, by the way, apart from being instead of this mythical hotel, the famous, very important hotel for Benidorm's history, it's also the last piece of land that is able to be changed, that is able to be turned into something like this. So this is going to be a huge shift. And very, very soon, all the cups, all the magnets and everything will need to change the design, because the skyline will be quite different starting from the end of this year, 2024, maybe 2025. And now let's have a small walk and I'll show you what the weather is like in Benidorm and what's going to be happening, because beginning of next week is bringing us insane summer weather. Stay tuned. As you can see, we're right near the hospital. I'm at Levante right now in this lovely small park. There's quite a lot of people outside enjoying the sunshine. Slightly further along, we have the Sundays and Wednesdays market from here, and the weather is absolutely gorgeous. Today is very, very sunny, very nice, very warm. However, in a couple of days, there's going to be quite a lot of clouds in this region. Not going to be raining though. We still don't have any kind of information. It did rain a couple of nights here in Benidorm, but it wasn't something very, very strong. And then the good weather will continue to come to our region after a couple of days of slightly stronger and bigger clouds. In other parts of Spain, it might be raining, especially north and some central regions. As for the temperatures, today was supposed to be 14 degrees outside, only 14. Okay, but I do feel that it's around 16, 17 on the sunshine, maybe even 18 degrees right now. So that really corresponds to what the weather forecast was saying. Even so, this is one of the warmest areas right now in Mediterranean part here in Spain. And it's going to get even warmer here in the country in the next following days. Starting from Sunday, it's going to be around 22 degrees. See that sunshine? This sun will be heating us up for quite a few days right now. So it will be around 22 this Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it's going to be around 24 in our region. That's insane temperatures for January month. Mid-January, which is supposed to be one of the coldest parts of the year. And like this up until Thursday, Friday, and then we'll have again 16, 17 degrees temperatures. Great weather, really, really strange though. The sun is shining, blue skies. So if you are coming to Benidorm right now, if you have your tickets already, you're extremely lucky because this week will feel like summer. Thank you for accompanying us on today's latest Benidorm news update. We wish you an incredible day and we'll see each other tomorrow with a brand new video from Benidorm. See you then. Bye.